Yes, guys, that graphic and that music means we are in the transfer window. Can we keep hold of our big players? Baldwin, Anderson, De Silva Lopez, Marcus Madsen and Paul Taylor. Have to find out soon. Also, highlights of 3 games as well. Roll the titles. Hello there guys, welcome back to Upon This Rock. We are literally going to get straight into the very first game, which is Scunthorpe away. Scunthorpe are looking around about mid-table, so 14th in the league, as you can see there on the screen. And it's going to be a very, very difficult game. We only had one game from the last episode to this episode. That was Coventry, and we drew 0-0, so nothing to write home about. And that game against Coventry was only a couple of days away. So as you can see here, some of the percentages are very, very low. So I'm going to have to do a little bit of jiggery pokery to see if we can get a fully fit squad out. Possibly even drop some big players like Marcus Madsen, Paul Taylor, just to get a semi-fit side out for the game. So this is the team we're going for today. McGee in goal, Kavanagh, Santos, Boswick and White, Wallace and De Silva Lopez, Praholi, Moncur and Adua in the middle, and then Angol up top. As you can see, Michael Boswick only at 82%, Hayden White's only at 90%, so we're going to have to do a lot of rotation during the game just to get some fresh legs on and try and get as much fitness as we can. I'd say they're 14th in the league, so should be a comfortable win for us, but we have, over the last few weeks, felt the loss of Jack Baldwin in defence. Don't seem to have a great backup when he's not there, so possibly something we can be doing in the January transfer window. We did get a little payout from Britta Sombalonga. He had an add-on on his contract, and he unlocked it. £750,000 we got from that, so could potentially be doing something with that. Boswick now with a free kick. Over to Moncur. Through to White. White going to get it into the back post. Santos. Oh, but he's offside. Damn, he's offside. That's not good. It's unlucky though. Great play by the Posh. 2 minutes in as well, so started the game really, really strong. Kavanagh now with a throw-in, but that's been cut out by the centre half. De Silva Lopez in that box-to-box midfielder role today, but he's been dispossessed by Bishop. And then Wallace is just going to cover that up over to White. Patient player from the Posh. But Monco tried to force it there. Commentator's curse. Tried to force it through to Liango. Madison now to the back post to Hooper. And Hooper is put Scunthorpe 1-0 up. Kavanagh now with a corner. Swings it in. Keeper can't claim it. Through to Angol. Angol now just being tackled right on the line. All he needed to do was swivel and get a shot away, but just couldn't. The defender there just sweeped in and kicked the ball away. We've actually, even though 1-0 down, we're actually dominating the game. 7 shots, 3 on target, 1 clear-cut chance, 67%. Moncur just on the edge of the box, clearing up that corner. Angol, look at the pace. Absolutely strides forward. Going to take on his man. Comes inside. Adua over to Moncur. Moncur tried to force it over to Praholi, but couldn't get there. Monker's going to pick it back up. Angol to Praholi. Praholi, near post shot. Brilliant goal there by Axel Praholi. Gets us back in the game. 1-1. 25 minutes gone. As I said, we have been dominating the game. It's just been that one counter-attacking move from Scunthorpe. 1-1. Going into the last 10 minutes now of the half. White with a throw-in. Over to Moncur, but again been dispossessed. His low move does finish after this game, so I'm not going to renew it. I'm going to see if I can get someone else in. Hooper now swings it into Madden. But that's a great defending header from Kavanagh. Going to push it back down to standard now because they do seem to be threatening every time they get the ball forward. White now into Moncur. Moncur into Adua. Adua near post. Daniel's got a hand on it and pushed it into the net, but he makes it 2-1 to Posh. 41 minutes gone, so just before half time. What a great time to score. Brilliant effort there. Adua just absolutely rocketing it into the near post. Daniels did get a hand into it, but just couldn't keep it out. 2-1 to the Posh. I say just before half time. Brilliant time to score. It's not gone badly. That team talk. Some of the defenders don't really care, but the rest of the team greened up, which was good. Like to see plenty of green on those team talks. Back into the second half now. Still dominating this game. 10 minutes into the second half. 17 shots, 7 on target. Only one clear-cut chance, though, 62% possession. Very, very controlling of the team. Just over an hour now. Going to take Boswick off because he came in at 82% fitness. Going to take him off for Tafazoli. Just get some fresh legs back in that defence. And hey, Tafazoli's only coming on with 81%, 82% fitness. So, yeah, that Coventry game killed us, really, to be fair. Inside the final 10 minutes now. A bit scrappy in the midfield there, but Smith uses experience to cut that out. Up to Adua, who launches a ball over to Angol. And Angol tried to get it through to Naby, but Daniels is there just to smother it. Scunthorpe, Naby now. Through to Silva Lopez. Through to Angol. Angol! 3-1. Brilliant little goal there from Lee Angol. That's his second goal of the season. I think the first one was in an FA Cup tie. But De Silva Lopez, Naby, Lee Angol, 3 very young players there, combining to put us 3-1 up, making it a little bit more comfortable. Final seconds now of the game. Counting down the clock. But Hooper's got a second. Great ball in from Adelkin. And Hooper rose above both Santos and Tafazoli there to make it 3-2. So, yeah, could be a nervy ending here at Scunthorpe. Tried to launch it and find Angol, but that's it. 3-2. Bit disappointed on that second goal, conceding it so late. Seemed like our work was done. Kind of switched off a little bit, but good win. 3-2. First bit of transfer news in. Daniel Barlaser has come to me and said he wants his loan terminating, which I've accepted because we've got quite an abundance of right and left sided midfielders with Brad Inman coming back and also Guy Edwards coming back from injury. Right, guys, game 2, Rochdale away in the FA Cup third round. So we played Rochdale very first game of the season and we came out, I think, with a win off the top of my head. So I'm looking to do the same again and progressing into round 4 of the FA Cup and hopefully get a bigger team. So the team going in for it, we've got Michael Smith at right back due to Hayden White being a little bit fatigued from last game. We've got Tafazoli and Boswick in the middle, 2 of the strongest defenders. Chris Forrester's back in. So we've got Adu on the right because Guy Edwards is just coming back from injury himself. And we've got Taylor, Marcus Madsen and Colehurst up front as well. First half now flying by, 22 minutes gone. Not a lot happening. Allen now with a free kick over to McDermott. McDermott, it's been deflected and it's 1-0 to Rochdale. McGee couldn't really do much with that at all. It got deflected. He was going one way, ball went the other way. 1-0 to Rochdale. Again, not an awful lot, but highlight after the highlight. Madison in the box. Back to Smith. Smith makes it 1-1. Absolutely brilliant kind of swift reply from Peterborough United. Madison with a free kick. But again, highlight after highlight. McDermott swings the ball in. Taylor's now going to pick up that knockdown over to Colehurst. Cole's just going to drive forward, but he's been tackled by Rafferty. Henderson now on this right-hand side. Going to swing the ball in over to McDermott. McDermott makes it 2-1, so we've had 3 goals in the space of about 4-5 in-game minutes. Crazy, it's back and forth, counter-attack after counter-attack. I'm just going to knock it down to standard so we don't get caught again. But yeah, crazy. 3 goals in what is 5 or 6 minutes in game, which is mental up until that point. Not a lot happening, to be fair. And we're coming up to half-time now. And there it is. Not happy at all with what I've seen. I'm just gonna pull Colehurst and Taylor here now. Gonna put Lee Angol up front. I'm gonna put Adu on the left. Marcus Madsen in the middle. I'm gonna put Leo on the right hand side, just to see if that freshens things up and actually we get a bit more out of Marcus. And Leo's got all the energy in the world to try and get something from this game. 2-1 down. Not been in this position at all this season. See how they can see how the players can react from it. Angol now with the ball, launching it forward to Marcus, who's just playing just behind him. Gives him a little bit more freedom. Whips it in. De Silva Lopez. Oh, what a chance that was from De Silva Lopez. Logan there with a smart reaction save. Should have made it 2-2 though. Could have been our chance to really get back into this game. We've dominated the game again. 8 shots, 4 on target, 56% possession. Going to move it up to attacking for the last half an hour just to see if we can get Even if we get a draw, that'd be great. A replay back at London Road. Going into the last 15 now. Cannon with a throw in, but we've cut that out. Madison now up to Lee Angol. Holds onto the ball really well, but then just launches it forward. No poor decision making there from Lee Angol, just launching it forward. Lund now for Rochdale up to Davies. But Forrest has come in there, 2-footed, and he's been sent off. Absolutely appalling challenge there from Chris Forrester. And I will fine him because that's just completely messed up our chances of getting anything from this game. So Silva Lopez is going to go out back to the central midfielder, push Madison on the right hand side, and go for a 4-2-3 basically. But that's it. Ruined our chances to get anything from this cup game. Oof. Camps there nearly makes it completely out of the woods for Rochdale. I'm going to push higher up. Going to try and get a bit more width into the game for the last 10 minutes. But Camps there nearly made it 3-1 to Rochdale. Not been the best match here from Peterborough. Tafazoli there, great block, but that's it. 2-1, Posh out the cup. Very, very disappointed. Should have really done a lot better than that, especially against a fellow team in our league. But we move on, onwards and upwards. I've come back just before the game to show you this. Shaquille Colhurst out for 7 weeks due to a training session injury. Brilliant. He's been scoring the majority of our goals. Him and Paul Taylor really. So now Lee Angol and Tom Nichols really do have to step up. Right now though, on to Southend. Right then, Southend. At home, at London Road. They are 21st in the league. I'm looking to put a very, very strong side out here to get us back into winning ways. It's been up and down so far. Last couple of games, Coventry was a draw. We beat Scunthorpe, but again, very narrowly, 3-2. And then we lost to Rochdale in the cup, not the best. So the team that I'm building here at the minute, you're looking at McGee in goal, Billy Williams, Tafazoli, Boswick and White. Wallace and Anderson in the middle. Proholi, because Marcus Madison isn't 100%. Taylor in the middle. Edwards on right, on the back in the squad, back in the team on the right hand side. And Lee Angol getting his opportunity up top for the injured Shaquille Colhurst. Let's go back to the lineups. How is this not a kit clash? We're in kind of like a royal blue. I know they're in a darker blue, but surely there's got to be some sort of clash there. Surely someone's got to be in an away kit. But we move forward. That's a bit weird. Never seen that before. Surely two blue kits are two blue kits, and they need to change it. But obviously not. That's not gone great. Let's go. Let's start. It's got to be a kit clash. That's ridiculous. Don't get that at all. Southend with a free kick there, and Dimitru. It's gone straight through to him from Semedo's free kick, and Dimitri's put it away. Automatically, I'm trying to demand more here because that's only 10 minutes gone now, and Southend are 1-0 up. They're 21st in the league. Horrible start. Tafazoli's only on 6.3. Semedo again, corner. Taylor's going to pick that up on the edge and just start running at Southend. Picks out Lee Angol. Going to drive it back in, and Edwards has made it 1-1. That was literally about 7 or 8 minutes after they scored. So Guy and Edwards comes back into the side and starts scoring immediately. Brilliant introduction from him. That's 1-1 now. 15 minutes gone. Just need someone to put their foot on the ball. But Billy Williams has had that ball nicked off him from Cox. Cox is going to swing it in. But again, 3 or 4 players there club together and head that ball out. Falls to Timlin. Over to Coker. Coker's going to drive inside to King. King to Semedo. Semedo to Cox. God, oh, what a block that is there from Hayden White. Absolutely stops their striker from scoring there. That should have been an easy tapping for him. But it's still 1-1 after around 20 minutes. But first half has been quite a slow one. Quite a dull one. Nothing's really happened apart from the 2 goals. Not happy with what I've seen. I'm going to pull Tafazoli for his poor performance at 6.3. Paul Anderson because he's on a yellow card at 6.4. Put De Silva Lopez and Santos on for them. And the third one, if I can make it, will probably be Paul Taylor at the minute because he's just not delivering. Second half started. White now into Taylor. Taylor into Wallace. Playing the ball really, really well. White over to Taylor. Taylor, oh, he should have scored or even hit the ball on target. Not good enough at the end of the day. Ben Williams tries to cross it in, but Not accurate enough. Wallace now picks up the ball. Camped in their half at the minute. I've been for the first half. Liango! What a ball there from Hayden White. That's another assist from him. Liango nips in front of his defender. Finishes the ball front post. Fantastic goal from Liango. Hour gone in the game. White trying to find a gap, but he can't. And now Paul Taylor has been sent off. Has he? Yeah, definitely been sent off. I was probably a bit too premature there, but I know this game far too well. Should have subbed him ages ago because he was having a poor game. I think he finished on a 6 point something. So we don't have another sending off, I'm going to put Billy Williams off and put Kavanagh on. He finished with a 6.4. Not good enough. And now he's been sent off and put us down to 10 men. 2-1 with 20 minutes to go. Oh, and that's a penalty. James Wallace has given that away. He pushed Marc-Antoine Fortuné. Last 7-8 minutes of the half of the game. And they've got a chance to make it 2-2 here, Southend. And they have Cox. Brilliantly dispatched penalty there from Simon Cox. Top right hand corner. Luke McGee didn't really have a chance there. Not the best of games. Very, 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 very frustrated at the minute. We seem to be very Jekyll and Hyde, very hit and miss. I could chuck another cliche in there if you wanted, but it's coming up to full time now. Yeah, and there it is, full time, 2-2. I think with 11 men on the pitch, we probably would have beaten them. They probably found a lot more space, a lot more gaps. I'm going to say we're unlucky because without that sending off, I think we would have won. But it's just the way it goes, unfortunately. And that's it from this episode. If you have enjoyed the episode, please do leave it a like. Please do subscribe to the channel to make sure you do not miss out on any more episodes of Upon This Rock. I'll be back soon with part 2 of the transfer window. Can we regain our good form as we had earlier on in the year? Fingers crossed we do. Also, we'll bring any more transfer news in and out of Peterborough United. But until then, I'll see you soon.